I'm new. I'm here with
Kitty, Belle,
and Chloe. And we've got a super fun craft for you. Now this one may look a tiny bit familiar. If we hold it this way, it kind of reminds us of our butterflies for spring, but we're gonna flip it around and it becomes a bat, which is kind of fun for fall or for Halloween, which is coming up soon. So we thought we'd bring you a Halloween craft. And as we said, it's like our butterfly with our 2 sheets of paper folded, only they're even on this edge. And then we've added a face. We have our square knot here, and we've tied an overhand knot at the top so we can hang our bat for a fun decoration. How's that?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, and by the way, Kitty's already been having fun. She went to pumpkin patch today, and it's actually kind of warm where we are here, and she got a little bit of sun, so, you know, got a little sun. So wear sunscreen, girls. So, would you like me to show you what you need to make your super fun hanging bat?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, to make our little hanging bat, the first thing we're going to need is we picked black construction paper. Of course, you could always color your own construction paper. For this, you actually don't need a whole sheet. You only actually need half a sheet if you're going to make your bat black. So, construction paper. Now, you also need, for your ears and your face, you're going to need some scraps of construction paper, and we kept it, you know, some Halloween-y colors, some nice fall colors. For that, we need a glue stick, a bottle of glue, scissors. We have googly eyes, and if you don't have googly eyes, you can always just cut out some eyes on, glue some paper on, or you can just draw right on here. And I know we drew our mouth right on there. So we need the markers to draw, and then yarn. We need a piece of yarn. Knew we always forget something, don't we? We have about 12 inches of yarn. You may want a little more, a little less. We thought that gave us enough to hang our little bat friend a little ways down without being too much. If you're going to hang them from the ceiling, you might want something longer. So just whatever you need. So this can be scraps of yarn or whatever else. So I think we're ready to get started. You ready? Oh, don't forget to cover your table because we're using glue. It's going to be a little bit of a mess now. Oh, craft glue. We're not using the craft glue itself. We're only using the bottle to trace our face. So if you don't have craft glue, something small, maybe a small cup, or you could just do a regular old circle, just draw a circle, whatever you happen to have. So just be creative with that. So, you ready to see how to make our craft?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now to start, we're going to take our piece of paper and fold it in half, and it doesn't actually matter which way we go. We just want to go in half, and we can use our nail to crease, turn, and in half again. And take our paper and open it up. Now the fun part is that we can either make 2 bats, because we'll cut that apart too, or we can share with the friends. So we'll start with here. And then remember, we will fold. We fold, flip, fold, flip, and we keep going until we folded both pieces. Once we have folded those, we'll want to fold them both in half. And if you feel like you're making a butterfly right now from our butterfly video, we have followed those exact directions so far. So, now we will take our yarn. Here's where it gets a little different because we made them exactly the same. Now we will go ahead and together. Now instead of doing our square knot in the middle like we did with our butterfly, we're going to take a much shorter piece. And remember, our square knot says right over left and under, and then left over right and under. So we end up with quite uneven, and you can tell this is going to be the little short piece that's hanging out behind, and this is going to be our piece we're going to do our overhand knot. So if you remember with our overhand knot, we take it and fold it in half, and we take our 3 Girl Scout fingers and twirl around our thumb. And we have our number 6, you can kind of see, and we're going to stuff our ends through the belly of our 6. And then pull. And of course, if you can't remember how to tie these knots, we'll link the knots in our description. There are 2 knots now. Like with our butterflies, we can now take our glue stick and we will glue here. I want them more even than I've got them. There you go, and that'll take just a second to stick there. Go ahead and try and make sure that's in the even. Now you're going to want to leave this to stick. We're going to want to situate our knot, and the face will be on this side. So you can see our bat. Now to make our face, I think I will pick purple this time. Now you of course could use a pencil to do this. We decided that using our markers would give us an easier line to cut. So we just trace around. It doesn't have to be perfect. And cut that out. And do you remember when we're doing this, we want to use just kind of the edge of the paper. We don't want to cut a big circle out of the center. We come down on the edge. And Belle's looking at me funny because she always likes to cut hers out of the center. So there we go. And if we have the edges, just flip that over. Of course, oh, wait a minute. I want my little bat to have some ears. And clip right out of our extra paper scraps. We can make them different colors. Now I'll decide that I want this to be my back. So I'll take my glue stick and glue my ears on the back. So you can see all my marker lines right here. So I flip it over and there are no marker lines. And of course you can make your bat ears bigger, smaller, whatever you happen to want. I'm going to go ahead and draw my little bat's cute little nose and her little happy face. Now we could also put some little fangs and it'd be a fun little vampire bat. We can take our glue, put our googly eyes on. And they have the sticky backs, or just glue them straight on. Oops. I got glue on it. Okay, now this part is a tad bit tricky because you've got a little bit of a raise here. You want to kind of make sure your knot's back. You want to go ahead and start. You don't want to use a super ton of glue, but you want to put some glue on there. This might work better with some thinner yarn. You also want to come and kind of look at your back and put a little glue on the back where it'll touch. And put your little bat face right on there, and it's kind of a little lumpy, so this definitely is going to have to dry before it's ready to hang up. But there is our cute little bat, and as we said, it has our square knot and our overhand knot, so we have ourselves a little fall Halloween knot craft. So campers, you ready to make your own little bats?
Yeah.
Awesome. And we're finished. So let's check out our fun bats. You already saw my one I did. Here's my next one. Now be careful. These are a little bit fragile until the glue dries. So you really can't hang them up until after our glue's dried. So you gotta be a little patient. And if it doesn't stick, then put a little more glue on it, but be careful with that. So again, fragile, but here is mine that I made, and Belle is going to show me hers. What'd you say about yours, Belle?
It's Frankenbat.
It's Frankenbat. And you said what were the little teeth made of?
Candy corn.
Candy corn. Yep. And then we have Kitty's, who's got hers. She said she gave it little freckles, like she has little freckles, and now our little bat friend has freckles. Very cute. And here is Chloe's. She said hers kind of, it was a little cat-like, but she decided that bat faces and cat faces look a little bit alike. So they're both mammals after all, right? Yeah. Bats are the only flying mammals. So with that being said, we threw a science fact in there now, didn't we? So we hope that you had fun, and don't forget to clean up your mess, and do give your little bat creation time to dry, and we can't wait to see them, so don't forget to send us your pictures. We'll see you later. Bye!